before I get to that answer, I think I should answer why I went to exchange. That will give a lot of clarity on what my experience was. So why I went was is can be answered in two folds. One was one, I wanted to travel, and I knew that this 3.5 months I wouldn't get elsewhere after my B school. So 3.5 months of free time. You're a student, so you have discounts and travel, accommodation, and stuff. So that's one. Number two is I wanted to experience the global MBA kind of experience. That's number two. If you were to ask me, are both of those fulfilled? Yes, to a certain extent, yes. I did travel. I traveled to like 18 countries. So that's uh, a big part of my experience. On the MBA experience, I would say exchange is filled with uh, you know international students from across countries. India being a huge chunk of it. So I think roughly 50% of the batch in classes were Indians. The rest had Chinese, Italians, and French. So I think to a great degree it has been fulfilled, but I would say not as much as I expected it. All our courses are in English, so we don't need to know the language. But if you do know the language of the country where you're going to, it's a plus. If you ask me about the classroom experience, yes, the classroom experience is structured a little different there. We had like longer duration of class. I think we had 4 hour lectures divided into two halves. Like we have 2 hour of teaching where the professor teaches, and then 2 hour of classroom activity. That for once I felt that there's no DCP or there's no class participation forced on you, because you actually feel like participating in the class. And then those 2 hours of lectures actually you use that in the 2 hours of classroom activity. So every lecture or every day you go to class, you do 2 hours of theory, and then you apply the same thing on your group activity in the next 2 hours. So that I think is a great learning from what at least my college had to offer. Apart from that, I think they didn't have a lot of exams. So I think out of the 3 courses, only one had exam. So the grading was on assignments, classroom activity, and so on. So less emphasis on exams is another thing that I think can be beneficial for us.